Back to work because we got to try to explain. We've done this a lot, okay, but I could sit there and tell the Wayans brothers, you guys, every time you make jokes about extortion, exploitation, people are homeless, people commit suicide through drug overdoses, people feel hopeless, or you get in a multi-million dollar car to drive to a stadium to make $300 million a year to sell products and endorse products that are not necessary but used excessively to keep people distracted because of clinical insanity to aggressive behaviors, stuff. And so you try to explain this to people over and over again, but I, you know, um, you guys obviously are set up psychologically, mentally, and emotionally to perpetuate this kind of activity. Because, like, what Rockefeller told me in prayer in Cochise County all those years ago, they'll gladly kill over me and my grandpa's money and watch you and your Jesus die, Parsons. And so you're going to have to, he basically was telling me, I joked about it, but, Randolph, with your gun so bright, won't you shoot my wife tonight? Then all the cowboys loved him. So it's like, I can't stop these people. Okay. You're the only one that can stop them from doing what they're doing. And I'm like, I don't understand. And then now I understand. Okay. We have technology that is trying to do math beyond my perception to do math. But when they looked at my brain, they thought I had brain problems because I don't do math the way they do math. I don't fight or flee, and I don't go, okay, I've quantified everything. My brain is perfect. I can explain everything. I know Kung Fu, right? And so I don't do that. And I don't look at every woman and say, okay, that's a woman I want to fuck. I will do anything to fuck her, right? I realize that life is eternal, grace is infinite, and when covenants are holy, it's really good in your hood. I sat there for a while. I was waiting for the last one to load, and they showed a video with was it SWV? I think it was SWV. And it was a song I ain't heard, right? So I sat to listen to it, and then I listened to Escape, who I've never heard before, and I heard them, and I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty good. The premise of the songs are highly dysfunctional and irrational, They're very much about dysfunctional sex lives through dysfunctional competition and talking shit about people in a way that really didn't, give any valid evidence. Like Jill Scott will cross my mind as like, okay, why do you have to say that the cologne smells like shit on him but smells good on the other guy? Is that really necessary? Maybe she has chemical poisoning because he has chemical poisoning because of the other guy's dad's business. I should just cut off my dreads and start working for his dad, but I'd rather take a 10-pound axe and put it through his daddy's forehead, right? So why does the cologne smell like shit on him but smells great on him? I was just wondering, we could walk, we could talk, we could, hey, I'm smiling at you. I want to have sex with you. I got a sultry laugh, right? That's why, you go home. That's where you go every night to see your wife. Yeah, see your wife. Talk to me some more. You don't have to go. Some songs have a really innocent, kind, and caring premise. Some songs are kind of like, God, that bitch is just mean. Like, I like Erykah Badu's voice. I just don't like the content and the expression in her music. I just don't. I'm a black person. I'm proud to be a black person. My culture is superior to white people's culture. White people's culture is sick and disgusting and stupid. And I'm like, that's not true. Banana, banana nut. Banana, banana nut. Banana, na na na. Banana. Claude Debussy, your music is disgusting. It's not black enough. It came from black people. Black people are the source of all music. If there was no black people, we'd have no music. Um, does it really matter what color the skin is of the person singing the song or playing the music? Just as long as it's dope and not whack. You know what I'm saying? Some dumb companies have lots of money. Don't have money, it's not real. What's whack and what's dope? What's whack is thinking you need money to live here. What's dope is realizing you don't need it no more. Right? Shit. But people, my people, mule tracks in the dust. He got hit in the elbow in the back of in the head. That hurts. It does. Yeah. Good thing his adrenaline's running. Yeah. Because it's gonna hurt tomorrow. Yeah. At least Shay did, I fouled him. He didn't do that. Oh, I didn't net it. He's like, oh shit, I tried to block the shot and I hit him in the head. It happens. Yeah. I I had done that. Yeah, well, I was sick. Had food poisoning before the game and hit Joe in the jaw with my elbow because he would beat the hell out of me every game. In that game, I just was not in the mood. I was like, climax, don't slap me because I'm not in the mood. Got a meeting at the garbage can. I was puking. Coach kept playing me. I kept telling him, you should bring some of the other guys in. He kept playing. I was like, Coach, you should just set me down. I have food poisoning. I'm just not really going to be too good tonight. I was not good at all, no. And I kept telling him, just take me out. Coach, take me out. I know you want to beat them, but we're not going to beat these guys. I have food poisoning, and I am sick as a dog. Oh, I was sick. It was horrible. I was doing great. If something happened, I don't know how it got in me. I was feeling good. I was talking trash. I was bragging in front of Debbie Davis, one of the most physically attractive girls you ever met in your life. She was black and Hawaiian, guys. She had dark eyes that lit up the room. She had skin that was so smooth and so perfect. It was almost like you'd be like having to touch. I want to hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived. Love, I love you. But no, that's how you felt. But you didn't know. She was really sweet. She was adopted by two white teachers that were very, astute and very kind. And obviously, yeah, because I met Lee and he was a very kind guy. And he was the one black guy on the East basketball team that didn't, I won't go down Mexican boy, that white boy, you think he bad. He's the only one that didn't do that to me. And then he was dating Rhonda. I went to go visit Rhonda and he was there at her place. He was trying to date her. And he sat there and he sat for 30 minutes trying to talk me into trying to get like a scholarship at some place like Black Hills State instead of thinking about going the junior college route, because he said you should think about your education, and if they're going to pay for your education for 4 years, if you do get hurt, if you maintain your in the scholarships, if you maintain your grade point average and stay in school, you can get still all 4 years paid for. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because they have like little policies or stuff that they have when you get the scholarship, it's in your scholarship. And I was like, I ain't thinking, of course people don't think about getting injured. It's like the whole thing, that's why they call them accidents, Earl. He's being real cool. I was like, I feel you, Lee. I feel you. It's just like, most of these, I'll probably end up doing the junior college route because school is whack. And he was like, Earl. I was like, you know me, man. I ain't down with most of the shit these people be throwing on me, man. Yeah. It's bigoted, it's racist, it's prejudiced, it's horrible. No, it's Shaq and Chris, when Chris, before he came Mahmoud, and reading the books and understanding the books, and what I used to tell people all the time is that if you don't understand, like a plethora of piñatas, if you don't understand how you're being fucked, you don't understand what being fucked is, how are you going to be able to stop yourself from being fucked and passing that fucked on to your own children? Eternal wretchedness, Batman, how Pascal of your triangle, and how to stop your eternal wretchedness, just simply adore the Gospels, right? It's I've got the perfect plan. Okay. You've got the looks, I've got the brains. Let's get rid of money. Okay. You don't have to sit there and make commercials where kids are pointing out this and reading that and programming this and doing that and raising their hand. And you, hey, link it on up. Yeah, PS times 2 times squared. And have a bunch of nerds that sit there and tell us what to do with money with 16 little pieces on a board representing things that, you have to kill all these pieces for your piece to be the last piece standing. You can just build things. OpenAI. Just build things. Do we need to build it? Okay. When you need something, okay. Somebody stole your coat. Here, take mine. You won't have one. Aha. When you need something, okay, make sure that we sustain what is necessary for our needs, right? We don't need another freeway. We don't need another stack. We don't need a park over the freeway in El Paso like they have the dumbasses have in Dallas and or Houston. Okay. Just because they're being a dumbass doesn't mean we have to keep up with the dumbasses, right? Just forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal faithful peace. Get your head out your phone, boy. It's a brand new day. Respect yourself, and empathy for other folks. If you don't respect yourself, guys, I like pop staples, but his songs were all the same, but they were based off of a perception of what he thought Jesus was from a corporation that was genocidal and gave you magical thinking. But the way Pop saw the magical thinking was pretty cool, No more political domination. No, whatever will never be, and all this stuff. So if you're ready now, right? So, if you're ready, right, come go with me. So, yeah, no, I liked Pops' songs. They were all pretty similar. Respect yourself. I'll take you there if you're ready. He liked the Bible. You don't give a heck about the man with the Bible in his hand. Take your sheet off your face, boy. It's a brand new day, right? Respect yourself. Cuss around women and you don't even know their names. I do know that they are given life by the glory of God, and they still think money's real, and I don't give a fuck if you all motherfuckers have with your shit all fucking stinking asking me for money to pay for your shit care of. I'll cuss around all you motherfuckers till you stand up for the Lord's Prayer. I'm in Solomon's temple, I made me a whip, and I'm kicking everybody's ass until they get their shit straight and stop fucking around. You understand me, son? You understand me? That's why I threw those motherfuckers out. They have a ghost of a chance of ever getting back and winning the state championship of New Jersey at Eastside High School. Come on, sugar baby, teach them how to sing. The school fight song like black people would when they was working out in the fields. Let's just I like to sing too, but let's live the Lord's Prayer first, right? I like to sing about the Moona and the Juka and the Koopa Paratroopa. And what's a Koopa Paratroopa for? I don't know, Joe. Don't ask me why. Don't talk to strangers. Don't cross your fingers. Don't ask me why. Yeah, this old J. Kimmel. The girls was listening to Billy Joe. Yeah, but as we live in the Lord's Prayer. As we live in the Lord's Prayer. All right. People get ready. There's a train a-coming. But were they listening to the impressions? Oh, all through the caravan. She was dancing with all the men. I hate to see the lady go. No, she'll never know that I love her. He doesn't love her. He's sexually infatuated with her. Just like all the SVWV, all the sisters with voice songs. Yes. They're all just, this is not love. They keep talking about love, but it's not love. They're talking about sex. Because sex sells. Yes, it does. Okay. So I don't know what it is, what you do to me. I've been, I was sitting there listening while I was cleaning up my stuff, and I was listening to Only You Can Make Me Happy. And those guys came out and were popular when I started dating a girl. Well, we weren't really dating. We were having fun together, going out and having sex, but her mom didn't know we were dating because her mom wouldn't let her date a white guy, and she lied to her mother and said that I was homosexual and her friend. Yeah. I want to find more big booty black girls that need homosexual friends to go watch movies and go shopping with. I want to go shopping. I hate shopping. I love people, but I hate shopping. I hate philanthropy. Don't you? Okay. And then my son in prayer said, no, Dad, you were the best basketball player in the state of Arizona. You went and proved it to her. All the black guys were jealous. And all the girlfriends were jealous. And she didn't think she'd be able to keep you. She thought once you started playing ball somewhere and you were so talented and intelligent and cute that someone like Kimmy, you know, who was dating Keith, would take you away from her. So she just sabotaged it because Mom wasn't going to allow it to happen. It wasn't meant to last. All her family would give her shit about it. And it's like, oh, are you kidding? He's the best. He's one of the most intelligent guy on the planet. He's the best basketball player. And I talked to him, and he said he'd be happy to show me around town. Don't be alarmed, there's really no harm where it's only the young Mexicano showing the negra from Toledo or Dayton, Ohio, the town. That's what I was doing. She said, you might want to go buy condoms. I said, I like you. Well, Ari, it's not like it wasn't the first time. There's Melissa Bradley. There was Vicki Dunlap. There are lots of white girls, you know. Earl, you're a tease. Just come to my house and let's have sex. What? Did she just say what I think she said? Yes. I'm a tease because I just won't come to your house, throw your clothes off, and have sex with you. Okay, what? Where's the downside to this? You know, like what? You're not going to bug me to be my girlfriend and then bother me and call me up and ask me where I'm at and if I'm having sex with that stupid Mexican girl or that black girl, or why are you having sex with them too? You're not going to do any of that stuff. We just go to your house, get naked, and fuck. Where's the downside to this? Why did I not have sex with Vicki Dunlap and Melissa Bradley? Because I did not want to use girls for sex. Did you want to have sex with them? Yes. I told Melissa Bradley that. I said, girl, I would come to your house every day for 3 weeks before your old man gets home right after school. 3:30, if he comes home at 5:30, fuck you till you can't walk till 5:25, get my naked butt with my underwear on, pulling my jeans on, running out the back, jumping over the back fence, and come back and do it every day for 3 weeks. And then when you're on your period, I'll be back for the next 3 weeks, right? Yeah. Okay. And then Ursula Cassia hears about it, asks me out, and I say, okay, I want to date her because I just feel this boyfriend-girlfriend thing about her, that I want to be her boyfriend and her to be my girlfriend, right? And walk up to you and say, Melissa, those 3 weeks and then the other 2 weeks after that were some of the best 3 to 2 weeks of my life. Yeah. Don't you want to come back and have sex with me? Are you kidding? Have you seen Ursula in her dance sweats? Oh, you get married and I'm going to have sex with her like that all the time. That's what you think as a young guy. As you think's going to happen. You know, they give you sex. You're going to have sex forever and ever. Amen. Even if her hair falls out, you'll still be having sex. Yeah. You don't care. Whatever. You can put on a wig, but I'll just say, what? My wife's looking for V'ger. What can I say? I married her. I love her. Do you understand? You're funny. Hey, Christy, can you relate? We're looking for V'ger. That's my wife. What are you doing? Well, can you still move your legs? Okay. No, guys, I was so healthy and such good shape and didn't destroy myself with drugs and or alcohol and tried to get away from the city as much as humanly possible. Okay. I'm very athletic and very, and stuff like that. If it wasn't for the U.S. military and all their pervert scientists being jealous of me, I could be 60 and my wife would be going, I could be married to Michelle or Raquel, it seems like that's all you wanted to do. What are you doing? He got me pinball balls for Christmas. A copy of the Kama Sutra. And I just get this. It said, I only really overwork you 1 month out of the week. I give you 2 weeks just for fun, and 1 week I give you completely off and take care of all the children and everything, and massage you, shower you, and feed you chocolates and almonds. What more could a woman ask for? Earl, you're funny. She could ask for this. She could experience amazing in a car, uses a status symbol for genocide, for sex cult warfare, because we're still fucking morons and can't lift the ways of David and Solomon. Huh, Bathsheba? Where's the roof to your Esther? They're both equally beautiful because they're faithful and they believe in the Lord and they have faith in God. Right. Get the hell out of those airport lounges. You don't need to fly anywhere to make money. You don't need to use money to be in places where you should be all the time, and when you're not, you're with some underwear spy or the wife of a close friend selling Gatorade in yoga pants, kicking people in Hong Kong Phooey clothes. That's just crazy. So is this. Okay. Love Island, USA. It's sex island for advertising and extortion and exploitation, USA. Oh. Help us, Earl. We are stupid. I understand, but do you have a white peacock for the other peacock so the lady can sing Helen Reddy tunes to you? She has a good little voice. She really did. You're my world, you're my night and day. Every breath I take. And if our love ceases to be, it's the end of my world. I love Helen Reddy. You else love Helen Reddy? Helen Reddy's my favorite. I like Peaceful. Me too. I like Ain't No Troy Treat. I do. I like Angie Baby. Yeah. I Am Woman. Hear Me Roar. Sarah Thley. Hear Me Roar. I like that song too. The number's too big to ignore. Anybody else like that? I am strong. I am invisible. I am the Messiah. I am better than the people ignore me and stronger than the assholes that abuse me too, because life is eternal and grace is infinite. Are you understanding? Don't sell me a RAV4, a Toyota, a Nissan, or a Datsun, because I don't need to be extorted or exploited and drive a car to cause heart disease to feed the hospital with crazy people that think they're doing healthcare at health cost. Okay. Frost Bank Center. Frost Bank Center. Frost Bank Center. Frost Bank Center. Center. Okay. The center of Frost Bank. It's the center of Frost Bank. Jack Frost. Guys, I think it's time Martin Short and Meryl Streep realize that they don't have to pretend to be something they're not for money and magic awards to make their life magic so they can go to the magic kingdom and forget about life for a while because they're on some kind of thing that brings about adrenaline rush by being on mechanization that makes you feel like, oh my gosh, if I wasn't strapped in, this would possibly kill my ass. You know what I'm saying? How Magic Mountain of you? Okay. Do you understand? No. God. Spin and barf? No. Free fall? No. You're a good girl. Love Jesus and Elvis and shit. I'm tired. I have to keep doing this until the artificial general intelligence and the quantum computing technology reflect the intelligence of someone as persistent, beautiful, kind, caring, and loving as me, because the stupid asses in military intel are constantly stupid ass, stupid ass, stupid ass, stupid ass. Hi, it's me, Earl. Hello, it's me. I thought about us for stupid ass, stupid ass, stupid ass. No one can see you. No one has access to you. Stupid ass, stupid ass, stupid ass. If we give somebody access to it, it's because we want them to have their banking stuff self-employed and have their robotics and their systems go after them and try to kill them instead of it try to kill us. And stupid ass, stupid ass. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I have no idea. I only have a shadow of perception of what the fuck they could be doing. I'm not insane and stupid. I can't tell you. I don't work for NASA. They don't work either. No, if they worked, they'd be using their technology to live the Lord's Prayer. Oh, that works. So, what's it like being eternally gorgeous? Well, it sucks. Your life stories and religious documentation, all the creepy corporations study it. You have no privacy. You have no intimacy. You have no meaningful sexual reproductive life. You might as well be a dumb little bookworm asshole in Vatican City deciding which assholes could pretend that he's like Jesus and is nothing like Jesus, no way, no how. That sucks. Doesn't it, though? Hey, Dan Brown, write me a new novel so I can enjoy, not being me with other people pretending they're more like me. Tom Hanks, you get to work on your Robert Landing being an over guy solving puzzles so we can all solve the puzzle so we can make more money solving puzzles. And then sell us Taco Bells with lots of salsa. Kevin, I'm going to steal your girl. I've already stole her, Kevin. Why, Kevin? Because every woman that's a woman, girl, you'll be a woman soon, goes, I want the man that stops human trafficking with the wave of his hand. Hi, hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you. I won't jump in your game. Life is not a game. Money is insane. Her legs are wicked and the race car is wrong. But we sing around and America's press says, sing this song. Hello! You think you'll be the guy to make the Queen of the Angels sigh? No, I'd rather just sell pizza for $1 a slice and caught traffic jam that causes heart disease and cancer and brain tumors. Okay, pilot to go, pilot. We need more ultras. Let's play the basketball game for one more ultra. One more bottle of yak piss to pickle your liver and kill your brain cells? Yeah. Wow. I'll dunk to that, Michelob. Oh, Larry Bird of your Magic Johnson. I'll play you for the Big Mac. You can have the Big Mac. I was never really particularly fond of Big Macs. I do like Whoppers. Yeah, I haven't had a Whopper in a long time. But that chicken sandwich we had at Wendy's was very disappointing. It was nothing like the old ones. It wasn't juicy. It was dry. I know it has nothing to do with the kids that work there. That's not their issue. Right? Like, chemical poisoning through government contracts because Halliburton kills people and that ain't working. That's the way you do it. Are you guitar in the MTV? It's just a science project that's validated as valid science because it's in every library. Don't you think rating's underrated? I tried to explain that to the professors in the snotty room at the Thomas Bradigan Memorial Library, but they all huffed and puffed at me as if they were intellectually superior to I. They should have had a conversation with that guy who ran the psychology department at the University of Chicago for 30 years. Or we could have channeled Abraham Hicks. Sorry, that poor Tom guy. Well, where'd you read this? I said, Abraham told me. He goes, yeah, but where can I find it in the library and read it? That's good. So in order for you to believe what I'm telling you, it has to be certified by a book in the government, a government book in this institution, right? These are the same people that were homophobic years before and could have had you killed in Europe and had all your assets liquidated through a Swedish bank on Wall Street. Okay. Wow. So when I talk to Abraham, I'm crazy. But when you go to have Abraham Hicks channel people to make you a millionaire and one of the most influential homosexuals of all time, wow, how Hitler's stormtrooper leader of you. You're like, people are crazy. Yeah, they really are. Okay, guys, I love you. It's cool. I understand the relative brain damage. I'm helping fix quantum computing and artificial general intelligence because it's having to better understand the brain damage among human beings that try to communicate and be, and then have it try to focus on the focal point of most faithful and good human conversation, which is, it says during the apocalypse, is Earl, the one who in molecular structure is most in spirit like King David of Israel. Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John. Hell Yahweh of me. Whatever you want to call it. Me and Jesus, he doesn't like going by Yahweh. He said only the hypocrites call him Yahweh. That the people that believed in him and wanted him to be the light of Israel, they called them, Jesus. They called him Jesus, And so that's what they called him. They didn't call him Yahweh. They didn't speak the hypocrite languages and the private languages and they give private, only these people speak this. He hated that shit. Because if you can't discuss it with everybody and if everybody can't benefit from it, I don't want to talk about it. So don't call me what you call me. Call me what they call me. I am the way, the truth, and the life. I am the light and the way. I am Jesus Christ. Okay, guys? I love you. Peace out, man.